One day she came home, she couldn't open a water bottle. She chucked it and she started crying. And I said, "What's wrong?" And that's when she told me. And she goes, "I don't know what to do. The list is 7 to 10 years long." And it just vomited out of me. I was like, of course I'll get tested.
From the minute I said, of course I'll get tested, obviously it was like, you're my best friend, you're my sister. Of course.
I called her assistant and I said, "Give me the information. I want to do this."
I didn't want to ask a single person in my life. The thought of asking somebody to do that was really difficult for me. Let alone somebody wanting to volunteer, it is incredibly difficult to find a match. The fact that she was a match, I mean, that's unbelievable. That's not real.
But honestly, when I found out I was a match for Selena, I didn't think twice about it. If I was in the same situation, she wouldn't have thought twice about doing it for me.
Did you ever fear for your own health?
Yeah, I did. I had to write a will because there's no guarantee you'll wake up.
They inflate your stomach with gas, so it could bloat up, honestly, in order for them to be able to remove the kidney and take them down that trail and take it out like it's a little baby. Selena and I both went through a depression. We both, she had some complications with hers, and she has bigger scars than, I do.
I remember waking up 2 hours after. I felt okay. I felt really good. I got to see you and tell you I love you, and then I went back to my room. In the middle of that process, I started hyperventilating, and there was so much pain.
I remember getting a text message from Selena saying, "I'm so scared. I might die." And I was like, what?
It was really kind of life or death.
Doctors told Selena she'd have to go back into surgery. Her new kidney was turning around inside her body.
It was a 6-hour surgery that they had to do on me, and the normal kidney process is actually 2 hours. Apparently one of the arteries had flipped.
That's when she got the complication where the kidney turned and broke an artery. And they actually had to take a vein out of her leg, so she has a scar right here, and build a wall around her artery.
To be honest, I think Francia should be getting this award. Because she saved my life. Sorry.
You feel that Francia saved your life?
Because she did.
When the world first learned that Selena Gomez had undergone a life-saving kidney transplant, headlines swirled with emotion, gratitude, and a sense of awe. The donor? None other than her close friend and fellow actress, Francia Raisa. Their story became a beacon of friendship, sacrifice, and hope. But what really happened behind the scenes? How did Francia feel during those tumultuous days? And what does she think of the relentless rumors that have followed her ever since? In a candid and heartfelt conversation, Francia Raisa finally sets the record straight about the donation, the swirling social media speculation, and why she couldn't be there for Selena's wedding despite being invited. It was 2017 when Selena Gomez publicly revealed she had received a kidney transplant due to complications from lupus, a chronic autoimmune disease. The news took fans by surprise. But what stunned them even more was discovering that her friend, Francia Raisa, was the donor. For Francia, the decision to donate wasn't made lightly. From the beginning, the doctors told me, "It's a donation," she recalls. "There are too many rumors. I've never said anything." She's referring, of course, to the seemingly endless speculation that's dogged both her and Selena ever since the transplant. Some corners of the internet have spun tales of resentment or regret, narratives that Francia firmly rejects. "I'm very happy for her," she says, her voice imbued with sincerity. "I'm grateful that I could do that for her." Francia and Selena's friendship was forged in Hollywood, but cemented by something much deeper. Yet, giving someone an organ isn't as simple as it might seem. The months leading up to the surgery were filled with anxiety, medical tests, and intense emotional conversations. "I remember when I found out I was a match," Francia shares. "There was this mix of relief and fear. I knew what I was about to do, and I also knew I wouldn't have it any other way." For Selena, the transplant was not just about survival. It was also about reclaiming her life. The lupus diagnosis had upended her world, and the transplant offered a rare chance at normalcy. Francia's decision to donate wasn't just an act of friendship. It was a testament to love and trust. Despite the beauty of their story, social media has often been less than kind. Wild theories, unfounded gossip, and manufactured drama have swirled around Francia and Selena's relationship for years. Some claim the friends had fallen out. Others insisted the donation was coerced, or that Francia regretted her decision. Francia, however, has mostly chosen silence. There are too many rumors. I've never said anything, she repeats, emphasizing her resolve to rise above the noise. It's a stance that requires immense strength. In an era where celebrities are expected to share every detail of their private lives, Francia's refusal to engage with rumor mongers is both refreshing and powerful. I did what I did because I care about her. That's all anyone needs to know, she says. The physical realities of kidney donation aren't often discussed. For Francia, surgery meant weeks of recovery, physical pain, and a host of lifestyle adjustments. Your life changes in ways you can't predict, she explains. But I never doubted my decision. She also points out that organ donation is never a transactional event. It's a gift freely given. The doctors made this clear from the outset. It's a donation. It's not a loan. That's something I understood and accepted fully, Francia says. Her words carry weight, especially in light of the speculation about whether she expected anything in return. I didn't do this for recognition or for anything other than to help someone I love. Perhaps the most persistent question in recent months has been about Selena Gomez's wedding. Fans noticed Francia wasn't present, and the rumor mill kicked into overdrive. Was there a falling out? Had the friendship soured? Francia finally sets the record straight. Yes, I was invited to Selena's wedding, she confirms. But I couldn't go because I had an event with Lupio Rivera and a close friends gathering. It was just bad timing, nothing more. Her explanation is simple, honest, and devoid of drama. Life, after all, is complicated, especially for those living in the public eye. Francia's absence wasn't a statement, just a scheduling conflict. I love Selena and wish her all the happiness in the world, she says. Missing her wedding was hard, but sometimes things just don't work out the way you want them to. Being friends with one of the world's most recognizable pop stars brings its own set of challenges. Every interaction, every absence, and every Instagram post is scrutinized. Francia has had to learn to tune out the noise and focus on her own truth. People will always talk, she says. What matters is what's real between us. That's never changed. Her resilience is striking. Despite the barrage of rumors and the pressure to set the record straight at every turn, Francia chooses to keep her private life just that, private. As our conversation winds down, Francia offers a message to those who followed her story, both supporters and skeptics. Donating a kidney was one of the most meaningful things I've ever done. It's brought challenges, sure, but also so much joy. I'm proud of what I did. I hope people can see the love and friendship behind it, instead of inventing drama that isn't there. She encourages others to consider organ donation, not just because it saves lives, but because it's an act of ultimate generosity. If you ever get the chance to help someone like that, it changes you. It makes you see what really matters. Today, Francia Ruiz is focused on her career, her friendships, and her own well-being. She's found strength in adversity and clarity in the face of confusion. Her relationship with Selena, she says, remains rooted in mutual respect and gratitude, even if life sometimes takes them in different directions. I'm grateful for everything we've shared, she reflects. The laughter, the tears, the challenges. I wouldn't change a thing. And as for the rumors, Francia has learned to let them fade into background, trusting that those who matter know the truth. In a world obsessed with conflict and controversy, Francia Ruiz's story stands out as a testament to quiet courage and unwavering friendship. She didn't seek the spotlight. She simply did what she believed was right. Her decision to donate a kidney to Selena Gomez wasn't about fame or recognition. It was about love, loyalty, and a kind of selflessness that's all too rare. As the story of these two remarkable women continues to unfold, one thing is clear. The real narrative isn't about rumors, missed weddings, or tabloid drama. It's about the enduring power of friendship, the strength to rise above gossip, and the beauty of giving without expectation. Francia Ruiz remains an inspiration, not just Selena, but to anyone who's ever wondered what it means to truly be there for someone else. And that, in the end, is the only story that really matters.